Welcome back to Not Today Craps. My name's John. Here to talk about craps. I love this game. It's probably the best game in the casino next to roulette in my eyes. I just started playing this in the past year, and I have come across what I think is, what I believe is a good strategy, and I implement it. And I've made 4 sessions. This will be the 5th session. Welcome back if you made it this far. Check out the progress. And we start in with a $4,000 buy-in. We try to make $400 or more during a session. Once you hit four or more, $400 or more, and my suggestion is call it quits. If you can make 10% of your bankroll on any casino game, take it and on to the next time. Sure, you can get hot and win more than that. That's 100% true. But from what I've seen in real life casinos, gambling with people, you almost all the time give it back, the winnings plus all your money, because they're designed over time to literally just bleed you dry of all the money. The games are designed for that. They're still fun to play. Don't go to the casino. I preach this in all my videos. Do not go to the casino with money that you will not willing to set on fire in your driveway. This is for fun. This isn't to make a living. Don't fall into that trap. Don't believe the hype. Even in my videos, don't believe that this works all the time. Eventually, I'm going to prove that I'm going to lose all this. I haven't yet, but eventually we're going to lose my whole stack. Let's see how long I can go without it. The way I play and the way that I'm trying to teach it to people is that it's an ever evolving strategy where you can change the mechanics of it during play. So you could take advantage of how the dice are being thrown, the superstitions of the game. If a lot of 6 and 8s are coming, you can play accordingly. A lot of 4s, 10s, and horn bets are coming. You have options to make money, double your bets up here. So if you've seen my previous videos, which I suggest if you haven't seen them yet, go back to the first one and see the progress each video. If you want, skip it to the end to see what the final, eventually in the videos. I'm just shooting these real quick, trying to get as many pumped out as possible. In the future, when I have time, the new videos will have a profit. I'll have like a little, when I edit the videos, I'm not editing, they're all raw. So please bear with me. The videos are all raw, no editing. But I roll out every roll and show you like how I would approach it in the casino. And again, in the casino, you have to be a little bit quicker than like how I'm doing it here. Because they're going to want to keep going and going. The best is if you can get a table with like people and then this way you kind of dominate the flow of the game. That'd be my suggestion. But work on, if you're getting into this game, work on, this also works, on a side note, on online gambling sites as well. But they're quick. Like the online ones, they're like every 20, 30 seconds. They're throwing there like a little shooter, throws the dice. So you have to be pretty quick, and you got to pay attention. But let's just roll it out. So the way we start is a $400 don't pass. Rule is if we get whacked twice on this, 7-11, back to back, we take this to the don't come. Right off the bat, 7. This could be the video where it all falls apart. We don't know. 7, back to back 7. There we go. We're going to establish a point. 5. And we're going to run it through the don't come. And we're still going to put our bets up here. And we're still going to put our bets. Just for the time being. These are off. These are off, and just throwing them up. This is all off, right? We're just trying to get that up. Then we turn everything on. So I just did it prematurely. So 5. All right. So again, we didn't lose anything. These are off. So this goes to the 5. This goes off. These are all off. This works. If we throw a 5 or 7, that's the only way we win or lose. 4. So this comes on. This is all on now. Everything's on. Now, it's up to you if you want to throw another don't come bet. Or a come. You could put like $100 come if you want. Like, let's do $100 come. Let's do $100 come. Yeah, sure. We're not going to do that. So we're betting against them rolling a 5 now, right? So we want everything to hit except the 5. A bunch of these numbers and then a 7 or a 4. We just don't want to roll a 5. We just don't want to roll a 5 ever. We want to roll a 6. So boom, we lose the field. So we get 70. We're going to buy the field back. We're just trying to avoid that 5 like it's the plague. And again, you can bet the game like this. You don't have to start on the don't pass. If you want to avoid that and do it how we did it with the don't come, you can start the game off that way. You can start playing it that way. You need to assess the situation live. You know, we may, if I keep on rolling 7s on the come out, I'll switch my strategy to just the don't come. 4, hit the point. So that's 2. That gets paid 1. Right? We're gonna buy we'll buy the 9. I love the 9. If you don't know that by now. So again, a 7 now. This is all off. These are all off, right? I'm just leaving this here, but that's all off. Only thing working is the 5 on the dome. 6. So now everything's back on. 5 is still 5. So we get whacked on the 5. But we win 70 here. We lose the field. And we're going to assess the situation. So, in my thing is, I'm not going to throw another don't come. I like to go through the don't pass just because that's just the way I like to play. So we're going to roll this out. I'm going to tell the dealer, bets off. Turn my bets off. And we're just going to roll this out. I'm just going to roll this out so it's 7 out. Boom. So this is off. Now we're going to go, I'm just going to put this here. They're still off. I just want to put it here just so I don't forget to put it there. And we're going to put our $400 in the don't pass. 8. 8. All right, let's get it going. We're down a decent chunk already. We're down like 1,500. 8. All right, we got hot shooter. So that's going to pay 70. We're going to lose this. We get paid 70. This goes off. We're going back into the don't pass. Now, if a 4 or 10 get rolled, we'll see. We'll see if any of these numbers get rolled next, like as a point, I'm taking odds to kind of recoup money. Whoop. Dice off the table. All right, shooter, let's get a point. 5. We're back on the 5. Now I'll be like, I'm down a little bit now. So that's like up to you to decide like how you want to go about this. Like to me, I'll probably take this off and I'll probably load up on the number. So I'll probably put 25 there. We'll put the field bet back. And I'll be inclined to say that this shooter can't be making, so for every 3 because you could put odds against your don't pass. So the 4 and 10 pay 1 to 2. So for every 2 you get paid 1. This pays 2 to 3. So for every $3 you get paid 2. And this pays 5 to 6. So for every $6 you get paid 5. Vice versa. If you took odds, this pays 6 to 5, 3 to 2, 2 to 1. All right. So I'm putting odds. I'm going to bet 300 that he doesn't hit a 5 before a 7 to win 200. To try to recoup some of my losses, which we're down 23. We're down 2,300 right now. So let's go. Oh my God. So that's the risk you roll, man. That's the risk. I didn't win nothing. So this goes off. This is staying here. This goes away. We got to rebuy that, right? And we're down. Like, this is the video. This is the video. It all goes to shit. This is just to prove that you can't win consistently trying to take odds and Like, just yeah, it just goes to prove that not everything works all the time in your favor. So two. All right, we got $400 back. 11. We lost four. I lost it. So the casino gives and takes. All right. Let me just this. So like this session, the fifth one, is not going as planned. 8. All right, now my bets are back on. Let's go. 5 pays 70. I'm gonna get some greens up here. Bring this to 200. I'm only working with so many chips here, guys, so I just gotta consolidate. 7 out. All right, so we sit this. This pays 4. Let's see if we can bring it back. Let's see if we can bring it back. You never know. You just never know. We lose this. This comes back to us. All right. So 5, 17. I don't think I touched any of this yet. 5. So at 2023, so we're down like 1,600. Right? Now 1,600. The goal is to get $400 or more. Right? That's the goal. In profit. Let's go. 6. We're gonna get the dealer. We'll buy in for this. We'll just put our own money out here. Go. Avoid that 6 like it's the plague. 8 pays 70. Use that. Place it. 7 out. So we made 105, 125, 150 bucks that shooter. Right? Everybody's been like, why? Well, I don't understand. Because it's 295. That's 300. So this is profit plus this. That's 105 actually. It's 150. So we'll go 4. And again, you can double this up if you want. If you think there's, you can take odds. Like, heck, the shooter couldn't hit or 6 or an 8 right now. Like, you could be taking those odds. We're going to get a deal of 300 to buy back in. So that's where I'm getting the 105. 7 out. Oh, good. These are off. That's all I get a point. 7. See, this is like, this didn't happen the last couple videos, right? That's going to come in real casino. 4. 4 is the point. That would have been a great number. So, both 4 and the don't come. 8 will travel to the 8. We're going to get paid on the 8. So I'm going to, instead of this taking this, I'm just going to take this, and that's 70. All right, instead of moving it. We need to avoid this 8 like the plague. 4 hit the point, so we get 2 for that. We don't pay the VIG here. You know what? I'll just throw in 5 for the VIG. And this goes like this. Boom, boom. Point comes down. And again, if we roll a 7 now, no harm, no foul. It's great. That's the beauty about, the don't come is you could still 7 out, but if you roll an 8 now, you lose that. So we'll just roll it through. Like 2, you can also take odds too. We're down to 700. Do we? You have to. The odds. You think a 7's coming? 7's been coming out a lot. Do we do a don't pass? A $400 don't pass? Here, two numbers out there to win double because we think they're going to point 7 out quick, or roll one number and 7 out. The only time if you do this, now we're going to have, if he doesn't hit an 8, say suppose he hits a 9, now we have the 8, 9. Now we have to avoid two numbers before 7. So like the odds are less in your favor, not like totally out of your favor, but you have more combinations to throw two numbers instead of just one, like the 8. So I'm going to play it safe and just try to not hit an 8. So 6. Thank God. We'd have 6 and 8. If we put that here, you would have 6 and 8. That's the most combinations compared with the 7. So this goes on. All my bets go back on. So we're going to roll this out. 7 out. So we lose all this, but we win back here. Right? Lose all this. We won $100 on that roll, which is not a ridiculous amount. We need to make up some ground. So it's up to you if you want to start taking some risks moving forward to kind of recoup your losses. So we're at 1,100 right here. We're down almost $3 grand without, just without the table, without this on the table. So let's try to run it through, see if we can come back, which you can. You can get a streak. We haven't had any kind of long streaks without the point being hit and recouping plus a 7 out. So 5. Let's go. 10. Pays 50 here, quarter here. Take this, we'll buy the 9. 8 pays 70, so I'm just going to keep the quarter there. This, I'm going to buy the 8, and I'm going to buy the 6. See if we can get a run on 6 and 8s here to kind of recoup some lost funds. 7 out. 7 out. So we can't get like a nice string of numbers going, which is pretty happens in the casino. I'm gonna pay myself in green and a red and a black. So that's 400. I'll just put my bets back out there. And again, these are off. These are going to be off until a point is hit. I'm just pre-positioning them out here just so we don't have to waste time. So off, we're going to get our $400 bet here. Let's get a point. 5. Look at that. 5 right back. Bets are back on. 5. Now we're getting cream today. We're getting cream today. That pays 70. Less the field. I'm going to put that back. We are just getting slaughtered on the. That can happen. Like this can all happen. The videos are here to prove that you can lose it or win. Like that's the video. That's the whole premise. Just to show that. But with this, we can kind of tinker around and take risks here or there, and we're not beholden to just a set strategy. 12. That's a push. 9. That's my favorite number on the roulette or on craps. Number 9. So again, we're going to move this off the 9 and we'll buy the 4 and the 10 because we're trying to maximize everything but the 9 right now and try to recoup as much money as possible and hopefully avoid the 9. 7 out. It's fine. We made $100. We haven't had any kind of long rolls today, and that's going to happen. It's just going to happen. It just happens sometimes. We're going to buy back in. Deal with 300. See if we can get a point. 6. Alright, bets are on. 8. Take 70. I'm just going to keep this here. That's the quarter for 70. 7 out. That was a 7. 7 out. So we get paid here. We get to keep that. And this all goes bye-bye. Yeah, this all goes bye-bye. But we made money on a 0.7 out. We made 105, made 150 bucks. 150 bucks. So it's not all for naught. Slowly grinding back. We just have to avoid the sevens, like on the come out. Let's keep everything off just for now. So 400, 4, it's perfect. So 4. So it's been pretty. I'm gonna buy in 300. It's been. It's like right now, everything's been 0.7 outs or one roll and out. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, do I take odds on a 4? 4 is very hard to hit on the come out. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but very rare. Very, very rare. On the real tables, very rare. So it's up to you to take odds. I'm gonna take 400 odds to get paid 200. Try to recoup, take the risk, and it's all about calculated risk. I'm gonna take this off and put it on the 9. And let's roll this out. Like we can get crushed right now if a 4 comes out. Let's get crushed. 7 out. It's perfect. So 7 out pays 400 here and 200 to 4 on the other side. So you're getting paid 1 to 2. So we made up some ground because we're calculating some risk. So now we're at 2,000. And again, it could go in your favor or it can't go in your favor. You just never know. Let's get a point. Let's see if we can run this. Let's see if we can get back to even. Or heck, you can even just get back to where you feel comfortable. We're at 2,000, 22, 20, about 2,300, 2,400. 23, a little less than 24. So we're down 1,600. If you want to say, hey, all right, I'm done, I lost enough, pack it up and go. Like, there's no problems with that. We're just going to see if we can run this to 0 or if we can tweak it as we're playing to kind of put the odds back in our favor just ever so slightly. So we're going to do don't pass, avoid the 7-11. As I say, it comes out. I'm not even playing real money, I'm getting aggravated. So we're going to try to avoid 7-11. Here's the 9. Alright. So we're going to throw the dealer 3. They're going to give us some money. Tell them we want 270 across. Give me the rest, please. I'm going to put 270 across. Quarter there. Take your 5. Boom. Now, on the 9, we've been throwing a lot 0.7 outs, right? So again, do I want to take a risk again and go 900 to win 600? Like, do I want to sit here all day and try to grind it back, or do I want to win it back fast? Like, do I want to try and get here fast, like try to win it back quicker, or do I want to try and grind back? Like, I'll risk 3 and keep this and try to grind it back with this, and just maybe just go home with this, go get dinner and go home for the day. Or do I just keep that and just try to grind it back, hit a whole bunch of these numbers, try to win $700-800, and then go on to the next shooter? You have to assess this as the game's going. It has not been going well. It has not been going well. 7 outs, 0.7 outs. I don't think we've rolled longer than three rolls. The shooters can't even get past 3 rolls. So you have to assess this. So my eye, maybe, I'm going to put 300 odds behind it, right? And see what happens. Like, it hasn't been good. It has been really ugly up until this point. Really ugly. So 4 pays quarter, 2, 50, and a quarter. Like me, it's been ugly. We haven't been going past a couple rolls. I'm going to hold on to this. And then if we can get past a few rolls, I may consider reinvesting this out on the field. So let's see how this rolls out. 6. That was a 6. I'm just going to give myself a quarter. So that's 50, 70. If I can get past 4 rolls, I might consider putting some back out. 8. I'm gonna give myself a corner. 70. Right? So what are we at? We're at 100. 65. Let's do one more roll, and then we'll consider reinvesting. Oh, yeah, I've given it 9. So we got whacked. We got whacked. We got whacked. Shooter decided to hit a point. We get paid 70 plus the quarter on the field. You know, thank God we didn't put it all in. So now we're in trouble. We need a lot of luck on our side. We're gonna go 400 pass line, and again, if you get whacked here, just you're packing it up. We get whacked here, video ends. Like points off, we're just taking our money and going. That's basically we've lost it all, and it's a losing battle for the day. Like I said in earlier videos, you're going to lose eventually. It's going to happen. It took five sessions for that to happen. It's the 5th one. So let's see. Let's see if we can defeat the odds here. Defy the odds. 11. Lost it. Yep. So we're down. You know what? We'll say screw it. We're down to our last 400. 11. So there you go. We took 4,000. You're gonna take all this. We took 4,000 and lost a lot of it. That's 5, 6, 7, 10. We lost $2,300. No, $3,300. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basically, $3,300. And they can go that. Listen, it's gonna happen like that sometimes. The next session, we can be making $2,000. We don't ever know. It's gonna happen like this sometimes. It took the 5th time going to the casino. So like we went 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th time going. We've lost $3,300. It's gonna happen like that. It's impossible for the money to keep coming this way. It's just impossible. But again, at least we're not draining it down to 0. But for the video purposes, we're going to play it out and take it to 0. Like for me, I would be taking this home. So this is 500. We're gonna bet. See, now we're gonna go a little bit less. We're gonna go 300 in the dome and see if we can get lucky and on the shooters, like to bring it back. And then we're going to take crazy odds. 10. So we got 300 here. We'll go 200 in odds. This is 210. We'll cash this in. We'll get 210 or 200. Boom, we got 200. We're going to throw this around inside. We can only do 30 on this. Leaves us with a quarter. We'll go 75 on 9. I love 9. I don't know why. Oh, we got to do the field. All right, let's see if we can bring it back. 3, quarter. We'll buy the 5. 9 pays 70. Plus a nickel, a quarter. We'll buy the 9. We're going to buy the 6 and the 8. Buy the 4 with that. We're going all in right now. We're all in. 7 out. That's how it goes. So we got 1 there, and this is 3. 300. We lose all this. So what we have 700. We made $200. So we'll go 4 in the don't. Let's see if we can make it cook here. 7 out. Yeah, it's just not our day. This is not our day right now. 400. We can even, we're gonna go 400. 5. We're just gonna roll it out. Like right now, we could take. Let me think. It's 3 for every. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna leave it. That's fine. So we're just hoping for 7s right now. 2. Watch me go on a God roll now. We're just looking for 7s. 7 out. So there's 4. 11. Man, these 11s. These 11s are soul crushing on the come out. They're soul crushing. 10. We're just looking for 7s now. This is our only hope. Like to come back. 5. 4. 6. 5. 7. Like, this is our only hope, is just to keep going in a don't pass, which is a great strategy, just playing the don't pass. The thing is just trying to survive 3. So we got 4. It's just trying to survive. Just trying to survive the come out. 10. Just trying to survive. So now we can play some on the inside. Let's go. Let's try to get a nice little roll. So we brought it back a little bit. And let's try to get a little roll here. 4. If we can bring it back, that's crazy. No, we'll put 1 on the 4, 5, 9. 6 pace. 70. So we're gonna put the field back. Let's buy the 6. And we'll buy the 4. So like we're pretty much all in right now just to recoup as much as possible. 9. 100 pays 140. Plus a quarter. We'll buy the 9 again. And this is a quarter. Put a quarter there. We'll keep the 100 and we'll buy the 5. Actually, we'll buy the 8 just in case. 7 out. Figures. Can't get a nice long roll. Just not in the cards today. And it's going to be like that. So it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that sometimes. It's frustrating. Especially since we're even playing the 7 to come out. But we still are getting whacked some on the point. People are hitting points when we don't want to hit points, and we're hitting 7s on the come out when we don't want to hit 7s. It just happens like that sometimes. It's crazy. It's just sometimes it just happens like that. It's wild. 6. So we'll get the dealer 3. We're not going to play the 6. Buy the 5 and the 9. Put 30 on the 4 and the 10. 11. We'll buy the 10. That'll be 50. We'll make this 35. 7 out. It's just not, we made money there, but this is like a slow grind this way. We need to hit a few and then 7 out. Like then we want to 7 out. We don't want to 7 out right away. We only make 100, which is fine. Again, $100 a shoot is great, but we're trying to look for nice little hits. 3, we get paid there. I'm just going to keep this here. We always roll a 7 or 11 after 3. Told you. weird. Like I said, 7 or 11 comes after 3 all the time. It's very strange. Strange how that works. And then we have, we'll buy the 4 and 10. We'll put the field, we'll put the 5 to 100. We'll put the field to 30. We'll put 4 and 10 to 30 each. We lose on the 8, we lose on the 8. It is what it is. 6. We lose this. Pays 70. We'll keep it at 30. 10. Pays 30, 60. And the way it's been going, I think we just take our money. We'll just sit on it. 11 pays 30. This we'll use to buy the 9. We'll sit on the 5. 7 out. Like right now, we're like cooking a little bit. We're like making a little bit of money here and there. We're not getting killed. I'm making a little comeback. See where we're at. We're at 1,500, 16, 1,700 right now. Like, we're making a little comeback. We're taking some risks. Just avoid the 7-11s on the come out. Here it is, 11. Man, that's got to be like the 7th 11 on the come out. It's got to be 7. Yeah, so like I said, this is like when we're not going to go, we're going to play this out. Like, this is when you just pack it up. This is not your day. 7. Yeah, it's just not your day. Now we're all in 400. That's 3, 7. 7. It's just not your day. You're taking this home. Let's just 200, 250, in the don't. 8. We're going to roll it out. 4, 10, 11, 12, 4, 5, 7 out. 250. So you're kind of locked in. I'm going to put 2. I'm going to do 50 for this. We're just going to keep in the don't and the hope to God. This is 100. You just hope to God, like this is what it's 600. It shouldn't be 600. It should be 500. What did I do wrong? It was 250. It's 500. Yep, 500. Just hope to God we can get a bunch of this. This is the only time you can make this back. Is just keep on hitting this. Like, this is it. Or you can just do 300 and then just play 200 on the inside, kind of get it back. But we're gonna go all 5. It's been going bad. We're in a bad mood. Lost all our money. Got 8. Let's hope to God another 8 doesn't come out, and we'll be cooked. 6. Back 6s. 8. Yep, we're cooked. Lost it all. It's all gone. So, this goes to prove you cannot win all the time. We won 4 times. Fifth time we've been to the casino, we lost. It goes like that sometimes. You're not going to win every time. But at least you had a chance every time. Everybody's going to make fun of the video. Some craft players, oh, you're so susceptible to the 7 on the come out. You're susceptible on any given roll. Even if you were to play the pass line. And yes, you have the 7 that, 7 you're getting paid, which is great. But then you're going to roll. We're going to get a point of 4. And then you're going to take odds plus take risk on the inside. Not this much. But you're going to take some risk in there. And you're going to roll. And then you're going to hopefully collect. And then you're going to 7 out most likely. And you can lose money that way. Most people play that way. And they lose money. Most people play that way. If you see the way the traditional people play, you're going to lose money. It's all about money management and when to walk away. Actually, yeah, this one we never were up. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we were up at all. We might have been early in the video. I'm not sure. I forget. But were we up? I don't remember. We could have been up. Might have been last video. You can be up. Like I said, once you hit that $400 to $600, you're out. Like 10% of your buy-in is when you need to leave. Because again, like I just rolled this out. When it's going bad, it most likely tends to go bad. Um, when it's going good, it can be good, but it'll always go back to bad. It doesn't matter what strategy you're using. Um, the game, the longer you play, the game is designed in a way where can't win constantly. You have to pick and choose your battles per se. When to take your losses, when to walk away, when to press, when to not press. And again, pressing has risk because nobody knows what the next spin's going to be. It's 8 now. What's the next one going to be? You don't know. You have no. It's 3, 6. You never know when that 7's coming back. You never know when that 7's going to come. We would have killed it with this roll. We would have killed it with this roll. 7. Boom. You're out. So only a few of these numbers hit before the 7 came. But most players just play this. They don't even touch the field. At least the way I play, you get a little bit of everything. But you need to avoid certain things like every other strategy. You need to avoid, like if you're playing just the numbers, you need to avoid the 7. That's hard to do for a long period of time. So this is the 5th one. Excuse me. We'll see how session 6 and beyond goes. Again, every video is a little something different. We loaded up numbers. We took them off numbers. We put some odds on the don't pass. We had to run a don't come. Like, there's so many ways you can tweak the way we're doing this to kind of put the odds in your favor, but you need a little bit of luck with the dice. On the come out roll, we're trying to avoid 7 and 11s, right? When we establish a point, we're trying to avoid the 11. When we establish a point, we're trying to avoid the point with the don't pass. We're trying to throw as many of these numbers, every other number besides the 9, before the 7, or hopefully, and then throw a 7. We're trying to get a long string of these numbers, every other number besides the 9, before a 7. Or a long string of numbers that we make more money on the numbers than we've bet here. So we're betting 4. Anything more than $400 that we've collected on this, it's a win-win situation. The 9 can hit, or this can hit, and we're still winning money. That's the beauty. Is it benefits long rolls, and it benefits short rolls sometimes. But you have to avoid the point and 7 and 11s on the come out. That's it. That's it's easy as it can get. And no thinking, no crazy percent, no crazy, you can only lay, a lot of players on the come out, they'll like lay the 4 and 10 and also bet the pass, the pass. No, the don't pass. Because if a 7 comes out, this pays $100. So this pays 50, this pays 50. But if a 10 hits, if we roll a 10, and we roll a 10, lands on 10, we're going on, you lose this. But you're going to take this off, but you lost this. So now you're down $100 already. So the only thing you can do is make it back. Or then you have to take odds to win that $100 back. Like, it's not every strategy has its flaw. My flaw is the 7-11 on the come out and the point being hit a few rolls into, and the points being hit. That's it. But again, the points, as you saw, were being hit were far and few in between. Had a lot of 7 outs, PSOs, a lot of 1-2 rolls, 7. We got killed on 11 and 7 on the come out. And that's going to happen. But the odds are it's not always going to happen. And I proved it. The last 4 videos, we did quite well. This one, not so quite well, and that's gambling. It's a risk. Always will be a risk, and anybody that says otherwise is just fooling themselves. Welcome to Not to Take Craps. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time. It was today. The casino did take it.